Hello friends, and welcome to Studio Sundays, where I hang out in the studio, film a video, and then I post it on a Sunday. My name is Paige, I'm an artist, I guess, and I work for a CEO named Blue. Today in the studio, we're going to be adding some underglaze to the mushroom bird feeder that we worked on the last episode, and I might show you some other stuff that's just lying around in my studio. So let's get into the stuffs. Alright friends, so here is what we're going to be working on today. I'm going to be adding underglaze to the branches, the caterpillars, we got a ladybug over here, we got some caterpillars on here, and then I might also go in and do some beige and brown details within here. So I'm just going to be using AMACO Underglazes, which I have mixed feelings about. This is my legend of all the underglazes that I have. I'm going to start with this guy because that's what my heart says. So we're going to go with that. I'm just going to put this aside so we don't knock it over. I'm just going to work on these two caterpillars. So let me just give you a zoom here. Alright, so here we are. Going to be painting this guy and this bad boy over here. And the first thing I do when I'm painting caterpillars is I base out the caterpillar in one single color and let it dry because that takes the longest. So let's figure out what we want to base these out in, and I just do that with my feelings, what colors I'm feeling that day. So I'm feeling like this chartreuse, this bad boy, and then maybe I'll base the other one out in this lilac, which would be nice, I think. And I should also mention that this is bone dry clay, which is when it's at its most delicate, and that's usually when I underglaze. So let me go in with this chartreuse. Oh, there's a bug in here. That's alright. And paint this little guy here. I hope everyone is doing great today. I hope everyone's having a good day over there in the world. I thought this would also be a good time to ask the question of the day, which is, what the hell is the question of the day? I wrote it down. What is something that makes you really proud of yourself? And that could be something recent or from when you were a little kid. Let me think of what mine is. You know what I'm proud of? Doing this whole YouTube thing, honestly. I never thought I would be doing the YouTubes. It always seemed very scary to me to make videos and stuff. I'm really glad that I started. It's fun. I am pretty proud of myself for just trying. I think if there's anything that you guys feel like, hey, I can't do that, that's not something I can do, just try and I think you'll surprise yourself with what happens. And I also know it's hard sometimes when the internet exists because it's so easy to compare yourself to people with millions of followers and celebrities. It's really easy to think to yourself, hey, I'm never going to be that good or whatnot and what have yous, but it doesn't matter, you know? Success isn't measured in followers and likes and stuff. I think if you're proud of yourself and you've done something that you've never thought you could do, or something that made you feel afraid or scared, and you did that thing, that's pretty amazing, you know? I have a hard time with comparing myself to other people and other artists a lot, and I know I'm not supposed to. People are like, just don't do it. It's easier said than done, my friend, because I think it's kind of in our nature to compare ourselves, see what our competition is, and when your competition's literally the entire world, it can be a little discouraging. So, I say just follow your heart, do what you love. Everybody has to start somewhere, you know. Y'all are just doing amazing, I'm sure of it. One day you'll look back and you'll be like, hey, I've grown a lot in this life. That's pretty awesome. And if you're feeling like, oh, I'm never gonna feel like I've accomplished enough or done enough, or you're feeling depressed or anxious, something that helps me is just getting away from the interwebs, going for a walk, putting things into perspective. I have those days where I can't get up in the morning. I feel like, what's the point? It's just friggin', the world is a stupid place. But there's little things that make the world not so stupid. Cats are something that has reassured me throughout my life that the world can't be that bad. Because cats exist. My God, are they cute, you know? And as much as it seems like everyone in the world is an idiot, I think the idiots are just the loudest. Everybody's yelling and being angry with each other over things that are mostly just opinions. You can control your own self and what you want to contribute to the world. And if that's yelling at strangers, I don't think it's very nice. Alright, enough with my rambling on, sorry. I based the caterpillar in a chartreuse and a lilac. Now I might just let those dry and go and base out the stem stuff. Let me go get the stem. Alright, well, we're waiting for me to do that. Let's check in and see what the Dewey Daily is today. Dewey is one of my biggest fans. Shout out to Dewey. Thanks for being there, man. Alright, friends, so here's our stem. I might just base out these branches. So let's think and feel what we want the branches to look like. So I think I might base it out in red brown and then go over it with the teddy bear brown for some highlights. I haven't used these in a while. I think they're lacking in moisture. So I'm just going to take some of my drinking water and shake it up, shake it up. Alright, friends. I took off my sweater because it's too hot and it's a new sweater. I don't want to get it stained, but I really wanted to show you guys because I love it. So I based all of these out in a red brown, and I'm just going to go in with the teddy bear brown and lightly go over top of just the texture. See how that looks, you know? Gotta stay hydrated. Shout out to my friend Resnar, who made this glass for me. I tried glass blowing and I suck at it. Should I zoom this in more? You think you'd like it zoomed in more? Alright. Bam. Blue. What are you doing? I got stuffs to do. What do you think this is? So I'm going to take the teddy bear brown here, and I think I added a little bit too much water to it, but everyone makes mistakes. Just going to glide the side of the brush on the texture. I don't want to do a solid base of the teddy bear brown. I just want to add some definition. Try not to go right into the texture. Alright, so that's what we're going to do with the teddy bear brown. I'm going to do all of these, and then I'll be right back. Alright, friends, we back. Added the teddy bear brown. I also added circles around the branches where it meets the stem. Now we're going to go in with the ivory. This bad boy. Add some highlights. And I'll probably just do that on the top of the branches. But I'm doing that, and then I will be right back. Alright, friends, here is the rest of the branches. And it might look a little light right now, the ivory, but I think it'll calm down once it's fired. We'll see. The next thing I'm going to work on is the detail on the stem, so I might add some teddy bear brown lines and some of the ivory lines, and then I'll also outline the mushroom draping with some teddy bear brown and some ivory as well. So I think I'm going to go in with the teddy bear brown first, and then I will show you how that looks, and I'll be right back. Alright, friends, so here is the stem with the teddy bear brown details. And what I did is I just put lines of the teddy bear brown along the stem, and then I also outlined this area and brought lines down. And then I went around the bugs and put some brown along the caterpillars and stuff just as a shadow. I also made shadows, put a little extra brown under there. And now I'm just going to go in with the ivory and do basically the same thing, but I'm just going to do lines and highlights. Oh, I also went over the ivory on the branches with the teddy bear brown because I'm scared that it's going to be too light. So I did that as well. So I'm going to add the ivory and then I will be right back. Alright, friends, so here is the stem, and I think it looks pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think? The only other thing we need to do is the caterpillars on here. So there's two, and a ladybug right there. So I'm going to base those out, and we did a lilac and a chartreuse caterpillar on the cap. So let me see how I feel. We're going to do a baby blue and a yellow one, of course. This yellow, this blue. I'm going to base those out, and then I'll be right back. Alright friends, so we back. We based out the blue caterpillar, the yellow caterpillar, and the red on the ladybug. And now I think we're going to go in and add the details to all the bugs. So let me give you a zoom here. Alright, so I have some examples of some blue caterpillars I've done. This guy is a pin. Here is another pin. I also have some necklaces. That guy. And this guy. I think we might try to do him like this. So this is just the light blue, the medium blue, red, lilac, black, and orange. A lot that goes into these little guys. First I'm going to go into the crevices, the medium blue. I'm going to go in and put lilac around the middle parts of the light blue. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see. Alright, now I'm going to go in and add some orange dots along the edges here and the other side. Alright, orange dots added. Now we're going to add red dots. Alright, red dots added. Now I think I'm just going to add a little bit of the chartreuse dots around the red dots, and then I think we'll be done. Well, I think that looks pretty cute, and I think we're going to move on to the yellow caterpillar now. Alright, so here's our yellow guy. You might try to do him kind of like this guy. So I'm going to go on the lines a little bit with some light blue here real quick. Alright, there's our lines, and now I'm going to go in with the lilac. Alright, so there is our lilac. Now I'm going to go in and put some red dots on this bad boy. Bam! Alright, we got the red dots. Now I think I'm going to go in and put green dots on the front. And yeah, so... Alright, there's our yellow caterpillar. I think he looks pretty cute. Now all we have left is this little ladybug. And I'm just going to paint his head black and do some dots. That's pretty much all we need to do with the ladybug. Alright, there's our little ladybug. I also added some white there, as you can see. But I think he looks pretty cute. Let me show you the whole thing. Bam! This is our finished stem. Huh? I think it looks pretty cute. I don't know about you guys. So I think we're going to set this aside and then work on the mushroom cap. I'll be right back. Alright friends, while we're waiting for me to do that, let's hear a message from our very own CEO, Blue. Blue friggin' loves brushes, man. Alright, so here's our cap. Got our chartreuse caterpillar and our lilac caterpillar to do. Gosh, it's a mess over here. You can't see it, but it is. Blue, excuse me. I'm trying to film here. Let's start with the lilac caterpillar. And I think I might just go in with the light blue in the crevices. Alright, now I'm going to go in with some yellow, I think, and do the middle parts. Alright, now I'm going to go in and do some red dots along the sides, and then I think I'll do chartreuse dots on the tops after that. Alright, so there's the yellow. We're just going to add some chartreuse dots, and then that caterpillar will be done, my dudes. Bam! Alright, so there's our lilac caterpillar. I think he looks pretty good. Now let's move on to this guy. Maybe I'll do lilac in the crevices and then light blue on the top, some dots and whatnot. So let's just start with lilac in the crevices. Alright, now I'm going to go in, do some light blue. Light blue, bam. Now I'm going to go in, I think I might do orange dots along the sides this time. Pretty wild, right? Pretty wild. Bam! I'm just going to go in and do a medium blue dots on the top. Bam! Alright, there's our final caterpillar. And the only other thing that I think I'm going to do today with this guy is go around the circles, the bright red, watered down, and then also go in and add some shadows underneath the caterpillars here. And then for the ribs, I think I'm just going to, once it's bisqued, I'm going to put a wash on it and then rub it away to bring out the texture there. So I'm not going to do that until it's fired. But yeah, let me go and add the bright red and I'll show you what it looks like after. Bam! We did all the red dots. I hope it looks good after. And I put red around the caterpillars. And then just gray where there's white. And yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna do for the cap here. Let me put the whole thing together and show you what it looks like. Bam! Here is our mushroom bird feeder, my dudes. I think it looks pretty cute. Now we're just gonna fire it, maybe add some detail in bisque, do some washes when we made it. So I'm gonna clean all this up. Alright friends, we back. There's a few things that I kind of like, and maybe you guys would like to see, I don't know. Alright, let's give you some zoom action here. We're zoomed here. So first I'll show you the mopies, because I gotta get straight back to moping soon. Oh, look at these guys. I did 11 of these. Took a while, but look how cute they are. This is a speckled clay, so it will not look like this. It'll be like beige and speckled. And then this is my M340, so it'll look kind of creamy after. So I did a marble mopey. Look at that, how cute. So these guys got to get fired and glazed, and then they'll be done. Let me show you some mugs that I got going on. So here's more of the speckled clay with some slip decoration. One of my faves, I did this one yesterday. It is Pride Month, so I did a rainbow mug. Look at how cute. This is simpler than I've been doing. I tend to over detail things, and I kind of like how simple this one is. It looks very cute. And this is also the speckled clay. Very cute. I think in my next video, these will all be finished, and I'll get to show you guys some finished stuff. So that's all I was going to show you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today in the studio. I really appreciate it. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and each other, and I hope to see you in my next video. Ooh. Okay, spin, sit, shake. Here you go. It's not the treat is over there. Now say goodbye to all your friends.